I'm Seán Finnan from the Limerick Post. Here are the top stories from the week. Firstly, Green Party representative Seán Finnan has called on UL to explain itself to the Limerick Council over the matter of how it plans to get out of the current accommodation crisis. They also called on UL President to explain herself how she plans to get out of the current parking crisis, as congestion also holds up Limerick businesses and families in the Castletroy area. Given UL is its own private body and not something the council has full control over on construction plans. But while the Limerick CECD pointed to as to why the current crisis in UL is as is in pointing to the national housing shortage, UL's paper Unfuck reported from the Student Life president Ciaran O'Donoghue as a different reason as to why the accommodation crisis is in its current format, him pointing to how UL has brought in thousands of students over the past few years and not built any suitable accommodation to fit these thousands of students in the campus. Representative Hartigan called the move from UL to ump as noble and to continue with these current plans of not building accommodation as a disaster waiting to happen, with UL's short-sightedness on this issue, as well as pairing it with the reliability on the private market in a post-COVID environment, is less than short-sighted. UL have said they are willing to engage on matters in order to improve accommodation, but how far that engage is willing to go is another matter entirely. In other news, University Hospital Limerick have announced that the support partners are now back in full operation, meaning that for people giving birth, their significant others are now be able to be by their side Monday to Friday, 8 AM to 9 PM. This restriction was a measure that came in for scrutiny over the past few lockdowns, with other measures being lifted or minimal, while this, an emotional and understandable need of return, is a signifier of things returning to normality. The hospital group have said how difficult the last 20 months have been, with partners being able to be by the side of the significant others giving birth, and how that acceptable hardship from the lockdowns no longer has to be burdened on people, and how that is currently operational from Tuesday 26th, Monday to Friday, 8 AM to 9 PM for all people. And lastly, in more reopening news, as the slow return from the new normal to just the normal slowly starts to become a reality, the aviation sector, who along with the pub sector sounded the most alarms to the COVID-19 pandemic after bearing the brunt of it, all the restrictions, has seen some relief in the aviation sector side of things. With not only most, if not all, routes reopening from Shannon over the past few weeks, it has also seen the announcement of 3 new routes for anyone wanting to visit the lush beaches of Fuerteventura, the rich history of Budapest, currently overseen by the detestable Viktor Orban government, or visit the vibrant and colourful streets of Birmingham, as even grey can be a vibrant colour if you squint long enough. All the new routes operate from November onwards, with Shannon Airport also preparing a new route to Turin later in the year, all run by the most humbly run of airlines, Ryanair. I've been Seán Finnan from Limerick Post. Those have been the top stories from the week. Have a good afternoon, evening or night.